Now there are multiple ways that you can take wheel locks off. I'm going to show you a couple different methods. The first method is you could take a chrome socket, a 6.6-sided chrome socket, and take a hammer and hammer it over it, and that does really work very well. As long as you get it all the way on there the first time, it'll take it off for the most part. What ends up happening is if it slips once, now you've put some kind of groove or smoother edge than what's already on there, or wore the socket a certain way, and then the socket starts to slip every time. The second way would be drilling it out, and actually taking a drill and running directly down the center of it into the stud, and then once you're done, take the rest of the lug nuts off, leave one just a couple threads on, and then smack the back of it with a piece of wood or a dead blow hammer, or a hammer and a piece of wood, and it'll break that shaft that you drilled because it's so thin. It will break it off of there, and then you can go ahead and extract the stud and put a new stud and stuff in it. Or on Amazon they have like the Irwin extractor sockets. The Irwin extractor sockets are typically the go-to around here. I'm the only one with the big giant heavy duty kit. So whenever this happens, these guys come to me and they ask to use my kit, and I'll show you how that kit works. This is the kit that I have by Mab Levy. It's a 13-piece bolt extractor kit. It's got all your different sizes that you need, metric and standard. It's like a combination. 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, 21, 22, 24, 25, 27. Plus, and you just know the conversion. If it's a half inch, then it's 13 millimeter. If it's 9/16, it's 14 millimeter, etc., etc. For these, I believe on this Honda, it's going to be, is it a 19? No, it's bigger. So 24, too big. 21 is too small. Let's try 22 millimeter. Nah, that doesn't really fit over it either. Might have to try the 24, but it seems like it's too big. Alright, you take a hammer and you hammer that socket on there as far as you can get it. And then you want to get a breaker bar. They're impact rated if you think you can use an impact. I don't personally like starting out with an impact. I like my breaker bar. And then we'll try that. Now, this is just one-handed for right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it or not, but we'll see. And it slipped right off. This is a 1-inch extractor that comes out of, it's a spiral extractor. I'll show you what it looks like. Let me get this out of here. And now there you go. You can see it's just got a lot of spirals inside it. Now watch what happens when I do this over here on this side. I want to come off, but then this other back one came off over here. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out. This one I went super slow to get it started, to start cutting the threads, and then I went faster and took it off. I'll try it with the last one. I'm going to try this one how we tried the other one, and I'll show you if it works or not. One of them I think I screwed it. Like it's just, I'm going to have to extract it the hard way. So I go like this with my impact. I put it in reverse. I put my knee in the back of it just a little bit. I get it to start biting in, and then it pulls it right off. But you got to go slow first so it starts biting in, and then do it. Okay, I went ahead and tried to hammer the 22 on, and it actually did fit. It didn't seem like it was going to fit, but once I started hitting it with the hammer, it started going over it. Now that we're over it a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and pull it off of there. Try to anyway. Well, let's see what we got here. See if I could, I don't know if I could set this up somewhere so you guys can watch. There it is. Then I take it over to the vise with a hammer and a punch, and I knock this out of there, and that's it. And there you go. That's the difference between the two. One's a spiral style, and the other style is kind of cuts into it. I'll put both of these kits down low in the comment section. If you guys don't know what they are, you will now.